What up, Sagittarius? This is your reading for your season. All right, so let's go ahead and dive all the way in, Sagittarius. Okay, so whew, we have money issues and lust for you, Sag. So money has been pretty stagnant for you. I feel like this maybe during Scorpio season. I think this may have started even during Libra season. Your money had not been coming in like you may have wanted it to. You are an independent contractor, independent worker, entrepreneur, and so your money was kind of low, kind of stagnant. You weren't really getting the business that you wanted. So that may be another theme for you this season. So pay attention to that. And also recognize that your money is actually also your energy. So where's your energy being directed? What kind of things are you focusing on? That also has an effect on the type of money that you're bringing in. All right, so keep that in the forefront. So we also have lust too. So I feel like, okay, I tell people this all the time because I totally believe it. But if you're having money issues, it could have a direct correlation with your relationships. So you could be in a very lustful relationship. There's a lot of passion, maybe a lot of physical attraction between you and someone else, or maybe someone feels this way about you. But that's the reason why you're having these issues, okay? Then we also have, for you, we have release your ex and pay attention to the red flags. So the time has come for you to clear your energy and to release any past exes who might still be hanging around. And I think that you may I mean, if you're having money issues, it's because of this person. So the signs are cautioning you to pay attention to your surroundings, to pay attention to your pockets, to pay attention to what's like directly affecting your energy. So again, this is definitely I sense that your ex may be a part of the problem. There was a lot of good times between the two of you and they kind of miss you. They want that old thing back. But and yeah, I mean, it just makes sense because they came in as the Knight of Cups. Could have been a water sign, could have also been another fire sign, but they came in with the goods. They came in and they kind of swept you off your feet. Very romantic, very nice. That's how the relationship kind of cultivated. We also have Ace of Pentacles here, so I sense that you guys definitely planted some seeds together, probably wanted to do business together. You guys had a pretty nice connection that was stable and steadfast. And so things seem to have been going in a pretty good direction for the most part, for a good bit of the time that you guys were together. We also have Page of Pentacles here, so I've sensed too that you've had to separate yourself from them. Or they had to separate themselves from you. Either way, time apart was needed, and you had to get back to the core of some things that were most important. Most importantly, getting back to you. So Page of Pentacles to me describes new beginnings, new adventures, and yeah. So this is definitely you releasing some things and recognizing that, you know, you probably are all that you need right now. And I think that you are okay with that. you actually like that. So we also have the Hanged Man here. So this tells me too as well. It just confirms what, you know, it confirms the page that you're on. And we also have Eight of Swords here in reverse, so no longer being blind to the truth. And this is kind of like future energy as well. So like you could be in the beginning stages of recognizing that your ex is still kind of lingering around, probably entertaining that shit a little bit. But And then reminiscing on the good times that you all had together. Because like I said, this is an energy of somebody who's very romantic, who's definitely knows how to take their time. They listen, sweep you off your feet, give you everything that you could have ever wanted and dreamed of. Like I said, you guys definitely cultivated and built something together. Like this is an energy of you all planting seeds, harvesting some new ideas, and just watch those things kind of grow together. But somewhere in between there, it just didn't quite flow. The relationship just didn't quite flow the way that it needed to, and you had to separate yourself. You had to I feel like you were also stuck in limbo, kind of in between decisions on whether you should let this person go or not. And I think a lot of that has to do with your ego. Feeling like, you know, well, we did build this and that together. We did, you know, we did have something. But I mean, you can have something all you want with somebody and it still just doesn't work out. So be willing to let go. Like I said, though, I think you do get to that point because we have 8 of Swords here in reverse. So no longer being blind to the truth, or no longer allowing them to, you know, say things to you to where you can't see the truth, you know. So, you know, you can be in situations and relationships with people where they feel like, well, you know, yeah, it's that sweet talker, like, you know, yeah, things didn't work out, I get it, but I've always loved you, I've always been there for you, and you just kind of playing into that over and over again. So like, this is a relationship for sure where you have spent that kind of time with this person and you guys have had that back and forth type of situation. But I think you're finally ready to grow in a space where you're actually able to let this person go and do what's necessary for you in your spirit. And that comes from you spending some alone time, really understanding who you are and what's important to you, your values, okay? Your morals and your values become super important to you. And I think that you're finally on your way to really being that true philosophical being that you are. Like I said, you are not letting this situation get the best of you anymore. And you probably, you know, because you are the philosophical sign, the Archer, you have a perfect situation where you can direct your energy in whatever way that you want it to go. And I think you finally realize that you don't have to hold on to past situations or people or anything of that matter, and you can fully stand in your power. This is big for you, Sag, especially during your season, because, and that for a couple people, I've mentioned it for a couple signs that X is trying to come back in, you know, trying to play that woe is me game or that sweet talk, slick talk game. But I really sense that during Sag season, people start to retrieve their power and really stand firm in that, like, no, we're not moving backwards. I don't have time for none of that. So don't have time for none of that. Move forward. So let me get you an oracle card. Change in direction. See, I mean, this is pretty much just like the Hangman. There's definitely a change in direction for you. You are on the right path. Boom, confirmation. What you are doing is, and where you're headed is right where you need to be right now. So stay the course, stay steady. Do not let anybody or anything try to knock you off, because people will do that, will try to deter you. But I feel like you are very strong in your sense of knowing that what you're doing right now is what's best for you. It's so important. So again, if anybody comes into your life and you start to have money issues, then you recognize that as a sign, a for sure sign that you need to release this person, or they come with some sort of baggage. They're takers, they have vampiric type energy, and you don't want nothing to do with that for real. That's not for you. It's not for you. So being able to recognize that early on, so that you don't have to get knee deep in a relationship and then say, you know, you done built something with this person. Y'all work together, like in some sort of business where y'all work very closely together. I mean, music, entertainment, like, I mean, this could be all kinds of different entrepreneurial ventures that you two could have had together. A 501c. I don't, you know, like, it's something where you guys have definitely built something from the ground up, and this person was definitely like that rock, somebody that you could totally depend on when it came to business. But when it comes to pleasure, they not in. They not all the way where they need to be. So you got this, Sag. This is your season to stand firmly in your truth. And I'm sure that you can do that. I know you can do that because that's what you want. That's who you are. You're the boss. Take this time during this season. Get all philosophical and shit. Feel yourself out, though. And really recognize that you deserve better. All right, Sag. So that is your reading for your season. I will see you next month. Peace.